Hello, people. How are we all doing? Evening, Dannington. Evening, Rumpump Man. Evening, Mike. Evening, Maple Leaf. Evening, Robert. It's been a busy day. It's been a very, very busy day. I always know when it gets to this time of year because my days get longer. It's a couple of you got the Czech Republic checking your sweet date by the looks of it, so that'll be interesting. Evening, Macaulay. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Mark and Van Vasten go, yep. I'm just trying to check, make sure. Yeah, you can't really see it in my glasses. Good. Evening, Dannington. I hope you're well, mate. Evening, all. Just going on the info to overlook the Euros on the TV. Normally it's us. What? Evening, all. This is going to be information overload. Euros on the TV in one ear. Yeah. To be fair, I've got this here. I've got TV here. Yeah, I've got it on in slightly, just watching it. It's a lot. It's a lot going on today. Start of the Euros don't help. Let's be honest with you. I'm good. Family good. I'm good. It's been a busy day. It's been a very, very busy day for me. 5 videos in total. Thank you for all that have been watching and smashing the likes in the comments. My typing is excellent today, I think. No worries. Yeah, a lot of people thought Danny would had this one as the first person in studio. It looks like he's not going to, which is interesting. He got the whole of next week to do games, so that's interesting there. He got the entire next week doing games, but I also kind of understand them having like all the regular panelists in the studio for this because it's what they normally do. But yeah, so let's get into Wednesday business. We're not going to do Euros stuff. We might do some of it during the Euros though. 28 people watching, 8 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. But today have been interesting, hasn't it? We've had everything going on with a certain Mr. Windass. This morning, Peter turned around and said that basically Windass had pulled out of the deal, not happening, and now it looks like it's back on and they're sitting down to talk again. Now, apparently, Danny really wants him to be here next season, and I get the impression if Danny wants someone, he will chances he's got to bust the gut for it, even if it's a player who currently on a no contract with us. So it's interesting. But Windass is what they want. The reaction from you guys have been interesting. I wasn't expecting some of it. I was expecting a little bit of pushback from him, just because how he. That's the thing. Windass is one of the weird one. On his day, he's unplayable. He's great. He'll tear through defenders. I think the last couple of games of the season where we needed him, he's stepped up and you can see what he can do as well. And we know what he can do. We all know exactly what he can do. No news on Power. Yeah, Power one's interesting. I have a funny feeling it's done. But I don't want to say crystal clear or anything like that. I don't want to speak out of turn. I have a funny feeling it's done, though. And I think it's just like, let's just get these sort of first, and then we'll sort it. I believe his deal ends end of June, kind of thing. For a team in transition, we need Windass. I agree. I think he'd pace, and if you're talking Wednesday fan, you'll know what that means with me saying that. Also, mental health check-in. 1 to 10, let me know. We're nothing like her for me. Good in the hole. Yep. I think for me, Windass helps you with that transition. He gets really good. That doesn't sound right. No, it doesn't. I'll be interested to see how Danny will rotate Paul and Valerie. I agree. The way I see it, Danny's team now, regardless of who's in the team, a new era under Danny we trust. We need to keep players. You can't just have... Yeah, but mate, I understand what you're saying, but how long have we held on for players who we should have got rid of a lot earlier? I understand what you're saying there, but Danny needs to have his own stamp on this as well. There's got to be a part of you that go, Danny needs to put his own stamp on it. How much of this team is still a Darren Moore team? How much of it still got essence of Carlos, if you think of Bannon? kind of thing. It never really had a full, like, rechurn of players, really. It's always had bits of other eras in it. No, this is an official one, mate. This is an official night one. This is the 150th year anniversary shirt. It got Lampard on the back. No, this is an official one from back in the day when Lampard was playing. Ian OBD, hope you're well. Yeah, by the way, apologies if we are looking at this being earlier. Mainly because I want to watch a bit of the Euros as well. So doing 7 till 8, I'm probably going to have to run down and do everything else. So that's what I've done, to be fair. But Danny got to be able to build his own team. And if Windass is in that, you go, okay, you can build your own team. 8 Euros is that I got an interview next week. So good. I really hope that it goes well and you get the job. But how looked after that one. Yeah, you know what? There's only a couple of marks like here and here. I've always like looked after my shirts though. I've got a couple of Wednesday ones that are battered. But I also refuse to pay the money for the new England shirts. Not doing it. Way too much money. Won't pay it. He's not irreplaceable. It demands are slightly overstated. The thing is, we don't know how much the demands are. It sounds like it was all agreed in principle and they needed to work out some other things from what Joe Cranner said and Alex Miller said. It looked like it was all done. We're back at the negotiation tables. Let's call it what it is. We're back negotiating and we're going to be sorting out a new deal or on the existing deal. There's still 2 weeks left before he becomes a free agent, kind of thing. And here's the thing for me. Yes, you don't really want to do that. Like, Windass himself will not have a foggy of what's going on. He's currently getting married over the weekend, so it's interesting. Devil aggregate for years. We've moaned at the club for giving contracts 30-year-old players, injury prone. However, Windass is a massive. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird one with Windass because he fits everything we complain about. Yet, he's a game changer. If Windass goes, then maybe Fergie can play in his spot. I hate how the 2 different versions of the shirt now, a blue option, how the 70 quid markup from begging me to slave about 2. Yeah, it's mental, innit? And Gak can play left or right and mustn't. Yeah, I agree. The thing is, we are a little bit docked in Windass's position a little bit because he's technically not a striker. He's not a striker at all. He's attacking forward or attacking mid. So we'll see what happens. And all this today have been completely stopped the whole kind of momentum. We signed a player. We have a player in today. A player in Ben Harmer, good keeper, and the video package when they used to show him off it again when he was at Watford was perfect. It was the absolute brilliant package to show off what he can do. Like, genuinely, it was. Because I've seen people say, oh, he's too old, oh, this. He showed what he can still do. And he's obviously coming in a backup, but he will do what Stockdale did to Dawson, and we'll go on to that later, where he pushed the other keepers. That's what they do. Cads isn't going. Right. I've been a little bit cheeky with that video, right? Because he's having people looking at him from different sources, and I have been a little bit cheeky with it, and I apologise for that. I've been really not knowing how to do title for ages. And that one I'm annoyed with because I don't know how to title that one instead of saying Prem teams are looking at him. That's why I said Cads Prem ? Right? It is clickbaity, I'll admit, and I don't like doing clickbait. I could not think of another way of doing that title without doing it, and I'll be honest with you, I'm knackered. I'm really tired. The teams that looked at him last time were West Ham and Man City. It wouldn't surprise me if Everton looked at him, just because his dad links. Nah, it's not even that bad, to be honest. Oh, cheers, Tom. I try not to do that because YouTube demands it a lot if you want to get up there. And I don't like doing it because A, I'm not that good at it, be honest with you. And B, a lot of the stuff I do is new, so I like it to be a bit more new-based, if that makes sense. Oh, that bike rider looks awesome, by the way. Ian in GSWC. No, it's not even that bad, to be honest. I get what you mean. But yeah, CADS is an interesting one. Ian and John, by the way, didn't see you were there. How are you, mate? I've got the thing with CADS is he's going to be looked at by a lot of people. He is going to be looked at. Premier clubs are looking at him. And that's the thing. You have to take it with a grain of salt. He's going to be sorted. Oh, what happened there? No idea, mate. What did happen there? So it'll be interesting to see what we do. CADS will be one of the future. It isn't clickbait, Jake. Fair. Can't wait for CAD's younger brother. CAD's younger brother looked good, doesn't he, Yeetby? He looked... The family just scattered. CADS will be enough start, I guarantee. They both will be, him and his brother. His brother's, I think his brother's playing for Scotland at the moment, but he could switch things. But we'll see what happens. CADS are interesting. Was it 50? It was so much stupid he got, his younger brother. Yeah, his younger brother got something like 46, 56 goals. It was insane. And here's the thing with Cadamartri. You have him in the side for 2-3 years, right? Put him in your team for 2-3 years, and you go from there, and then you go, see how he does, and then go, right, you can move him on then. I think it's too early to move him on. Personally, I think it's way too early to move him on. He's not there yet. He's had one very good season, and it was half a season if you think about it, because he, still think a loan to Charlton would be... I think a loan anywhere will suit him, to be fair, mate. Yeetby, I really do. Oh, that would be insane. The fact that I think his brother 14, 15, and he's already got a scholarship with the club says how good he is. A lot of people say brother good, but his younger brother's even better than him and can be better than him. Hope he doesn't go down the George. I don't think so, because George Hurst didn't sign a contract, where CADS has. I think that's where we've learned our lesson from the Cadamartri situation, from the Hurst situation. Because here's the thing, I really do think we learned our lesson. We got it done quite quickly before anything got like whittled down. And I think we really needed to be smart with that. So that's really interesting to see what we do. Now, for me, tying him down to a new deal was saying, yeah, exactly. I'm going to call you 1984 because that's easy for me to remember. Sorry, mate. 1984, exactly. That's the way it worked. And the thing is, for me, let's see what happens. I think too early to be letting him go anywhere. Let's get him into our squad and let's use him and then go on and then see what happens. For me, Dawson was interesting earlier. Dawson going to Bristol City makes a lot of sense. It is the manager that brought him to Exeter who got them promoted. It makes all the sense in the world for him to be in that situation and sorting it out. It just does for me. Did I say Bristol City? Bristol Rovers. It's been a long day, GEFW said. Bristol Rovers, thank you. Bristol Rovers. It makes a lot of sense for him to go there. Matt Taylor was the Exeter manager, right? Yeah, I think I did date Bristol City. Bristol Rovers. It makes sense. He was the Exeter manager. He got the best out of him when he was at Exeter. They got a promotion together. It's a manager he worked with before. I just say go. Let him go. Let him go there. Enjoy football. Because he's going. We're not sorting it. The green light's already been lit because Hamer coming. That's our backup keeper. Dawson needs to go play B13 football for 100%. It looks like Josh and Volk's not a transfer strategy with the age. So I think Volk was more of a case of we're not doing long-term deals. And If you, I'll say it now, right? Everyone in the chat, do you think Will Volks is a 3-year deal player at Wednesday? Yes or no? Do you think a 3-year deal would have been right for someone 30? I think for Josh's difference. Josh seemed to be in the position where he can change games, kind of thing. Bristol Rovers and City fans are coming. Yeah, I know. No, 2 year possibly. No chance. I'm glad he's gone. No, I love Volt, but no, kind of thing. See what I mean? See, that's the thing. You know my feeling. I do know, mate. Your feeling on Volt, mate. Volt 2. I think we need a holding. We will look at a holding player like Volt. Don't get me wrong, but I think right. Okay, same question then. Josh Windass. Does Josh Windass deserve a 2-year deal? Let's say it's a 2-year. Let's say Josh Windass's deal is a 2-yearer, right? Does Josh deserve a 2-year deal? Bear in mind, I think he's 31. That takes him to 32, 33. Where did it go? Windass 4 years. Windass is 31, I want to say, mate. Hey, Hector. Heyman going to be our backup keeper. He is, indeed. Right. For all those saying yes, for all you saying yes, why? I'm sure Josh is... How old is Josh? Is he 31? Right, I'm going to have to do something really, really embarrassing. I have got really, really bad old man eyes. He's 30. So he's 30 right now. So he's the same age as Volk. So we just let go for 3 years. Josh is 30. At 31, you maybe offer... He's 30. He had the X factor. No way Windass is coming to Cov. Yeah, I heard someone else say that. His birthday is in Jan. Right, Windass is a good moral boot and bus driver. Remember that? Yep, true. No chance gets half a season at him at bet. He can turn up when he wants. He's lazy, but his style of play may be important. So, right. The thing is, here's the thing. Josh has got that thing where he's a driving impact to us because he makes things happen. He's a goal scorer. He'll move the ball up. And if you look at the transition that we're trying to do under Danny, you need a Josh Windass style player. Either Josh Windass or that style. 1 year plus. I think 1 year plus a 1 year option by the club is decent, is what I would go with. But by the sounds of it, it sounds like they're going to sit at the table and start again. Depending on cost of replacement, if that's going to be the cost, then maybe worth offering a 2-year deal for them. Exactly. Plus, he had friends here. He hasn't had that. No, he hasn't. He had said that. He got a bit of the X factor. Oh, I hate that show. He can play champ level until 34 easy. 1 year plus based on appearance. Not bad. Yeah, we're not 2 years, but not crazy. It's a very, very tough question. To be fair, I've been far too sentimental over the year. Danny likes numbers and that. The whole feel ruthless and exciting. Yeah, I agree. Here's one for you. Masar and Gassama X Sicko sign, or was it Chansey? I don't think there were Sicko or Chansey signings. I think there was a West Brom bloke who came in. I think the West Brom bloke who came to help with recruitment was the person who got those deals. I don't think it was either one. I think we just got given the opportunity, these are decent, get them. Now, also, let's remember something else here as well. Gassama and Masaba will play a lot better football under Danny's system. We've seen that already. You put Gassama and Masaba in a Danny pre-season as well, that could be quite scary. It caused problem for other teams. You've got Ubbo, Masaba attacking, leaving Windass free. Blackburn, prime example. Windass can be lazy, but so was Sheridan, in my opinion. But they can turn it on in a flash. Yep, I agree. Let's put the effort in keeping Bernard. Bernard, head said he's already gone. My head said he's already gone. There's no point sitting with him because whatever we tried to sit down and done, it's not worked. But my heart says maybe. Josh can rise up on big occasion. He got that with another 2 seasons, I reckon, but not the end of the world if he goes. See, I've seen everyone say this today. I think it is because in this squad at the moment, we don't have a game changer. And Josh is that game changer for me. 1 year, if promoted, add 2 years. Good shout. Bernard is a very replaceable player like Windass isn't. Everyone wants a player like Josh. Yep. Also, you gotta put a lot of other factors into here as well. Josh is about to get married. I think it's this weekend or next week. And there's rumours about his missus being pregnant as well. A lot of it could be doing for Josh wanting security for the next 2 years while he figures out what he's doing. And if his wife to be is American, that would make sense why he wants the American move at some point. If we manage to keep him maybe one more season with Windass, whatever happens, excited for a full Danny. Oh yeah, I'm excited for a full Danny season. I think there's a lot of stuff going on. It sounds like Josh is part of Danny's plans. And I think at the moment, Chancery got that thing. Whatever Danny wants and I can give him within reason, I will give him. And I think that's where we have to be really clever and smart about it. Because we really need to push on from... I like the idea that we're not giving players too long a contract once they hit 30, right? I like that. I like that a lot. I've always liked the 30. Once you hit 30, it's a 1 year rolling and we'll go from there. 1 year maybe with another option depending kind of thing. And I think that's how we got to run. There's a lot of people who are already... Ian, Mike carried it, mate. There's a lot of people who are already panicking because we've not signed anyone. We've not done this or targets are getting away from us. It is the first day of the transfer window. Calm down. There is no need to get so het up. It is not worth it. This is going to be a very, very long transfer window for us. And I mean it gonna be long. Ian and David, how you doing, mate? Josh is a top player, I agree. And we're going to have to be on our careful with it. Not to refuse to calm. No, I refuse to calm down. We're going to have to level it down a little bit. There'll be some days where we're looking at it and going, why is this person not coming? And be like, I don't know. We'll have to and we need to try and be smart with what we do. And I completely get it. We all want our business done before the 29th of 28th. We want most of the players in by then. That's a lot. That's a lot of players to get in 2 weeks. And bear in mind your gaffers in Germany for a week. We now know that Danny's in Germany for a week to do punditry. We know this already, which is good. I'll be interested to see what he does. I personally think we will start getting very busy. And I mean busy. Today has been busy for me. Is Danny on the telly? No, he's not on the telly tonight. He's doing Monday, Tuesday. I think he's on Monday. Side note, is that an American explaining here? Yes, it was, mate. Relating it to review just on the night. It was, mate. I've got subtitles on, so I read that, so it was interesting. Is there a shirt you don't own? Ain Index. This is the 150th anniversary, mate. There's a lot of shirts I will like, but I don't have. But yeah, you know. I like my shirts, you know this. Only reason I say not end of the world, it goes based on the fact that I think he got to really want to be here. The thing is, with Josh, bear in mind, with Josh, we've been here before. do we not all remember the Jake said two in rights. Do we not all remember the Argentinian people who wanted him? And he kept on doing the interview. They were doing stuff there. He said this, he said that. They know what they're doing. Josh will either be here at the start of the season or he won't. I bet he doesn't have a brush of his back. I think I do, John. Let me check upstairs. I think I do. I think there is one somewhere. I think it's part of my German collection. I think there is. I'll have a look. I have a lot of Dortmund shirts. I remember that, Jay. I completely. Yeah, I just let Josh get his wedding out of the way for patience. Exactly, Mick. Exactly. I think that's the thing. If we let him get his wedding out, though, granted, he will not be involved in talks at all. He said it on that documentary he did that he leaves it all to his agent. This is all agent based. But there's still another week or so, 2 to 3 weeks before we would lose him in terms of because of free agency. So it'll be interesting. Look at what we looked at today. Like today, we have literally now got our first signing of the season, Ben Harmer. Brilliant. Great to get him. I thought the clip they used was fantastic. We got linked over the last couple of days with some players. Ajaya looks like he's still not sorted anything with, but we're still talking. You look at who's the other one? Peter Harris, who we've been looking at as well last season, could be in talk with that. You look, I'm going to have to look at what videos I've done this week. I have done so many. Let's have a look. There we go. Valerie. That's the one I want to talk about. Valerie, the transfer fee and the terms have been agreed, which is fantastic. Let's be honest, that is fantastic. If that's the case, brilliant. We get that done, get it sorted. Excuse me. We get it sorted, and that's another one in. That means you've got 2 players for one position, which is what you want, which is Paul and Valerie, right? Hammer time. I know that's funny. And you've got Max Lowe possibly incoming as well, which is good. Then you've got the thing that it's all moving in the right direction. You've got the person with Humphreys, could be someone we look at, possibly, from Rotherham. It did go a bit quiet on that side. But the one thing, if Max Lowe comes in as well, it's switching sides again. And I don't think it's happened from United to Wednesday in a long time. And I mean in a very long time. It's happened from Wednesday to United, but not very often the other way around. We are still looking at Duncan Maguire, but it looked like Torino might have won that one in Italy. It looked like they may have got him. There was something about it this week with that. Like, let's talk about Volks a minute then, because I want to talk about Will. So, Will Volks has gone to Oxford, right? And he wanted to stay. It seems like the term for it right. It seems like from his word, we didn't want him as much as he wanted to stay. And then you look at it. But again, you look at Volks. How low can you get? We're going to have the Ryan Lowe song back again, aren't we? You look at the deal Volk got. It's a cracking deal. A player at 30 to get 3-year contract. That's them going, he's a good championship experience, but if we go down, he got good League One experience as well. So that's a smart move for them. Some of his comments have been interesting. And a lot of people are taking it and going, they've got a better structure, they've got this, they're more professional. I get it. But he has said things like that in the past at other clubs, so it's interesting. Just a thought, where would we be playing Dembele if we got him? Maybe he can just play in wing-back position. Maybe. Interestingly, on Dembele, apparently Derby are now looking at him a little bit. So the competition there, that's an interesting one. And that would be a loan. 50 people watching, 15 likes. Get those likes up, people. I would much appreciate it. Every little helps a lot. A good move for him, to be honest. Yeah, it was. The super loan must be a sign. must be a sign a Blade player. Yep. She's doing the music. So it's time for that. Like, you know my opinion, Valerie. I do know your opinion on Valerie. I'm going with the thing with Valerie is he's worked with Danny before, and it seems like he was a proper player who liked working with Danny when he was at Southampton, coming to the proper chef team. My bad. Like, no worries, Hector. It just helps, it kind of thing. He would do a job under it. Delhi would have done an excellent job under Danny, but we're never going to get that chance to see it. I feel like some artists must keep an eye on who we sign because they might end up with more new songs. Yep. Dembele and Bayadu would be great signings. They would be fantastic, especially if you get Bayadu in. He's 25. It'd be interesting to see what he does. Hi, Jake. Typical Chansiri moving goal for a contract. Nope. Alex, you got the wrong end of the stick. Not Chansiri. This ain't a Chansiri one. People need to stop on this narrative that it's Chansiri. This ain't Chansiri that moved the goalposts. Can't be out. No worries, mate. It's not Chansiri that moved the goalposts. We had it all agreed. This isn't a Chansiri move. It's not a Chansiri move on this one. It's our own fault for letting contracts run down. But with our last season ended, I can understand why we did run contracts down. Because you don't want to be giving players new deals if we were going down. It was you. Yeah. Turn it the other way around, Alex. Kind of thing. By what it sounds like, things was all but agreed. And it changed. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. But it wasn't a Chansiri thing. You can't level that one at DC. You can level it at DC with... if it's not Chansiri, who else is at the club to do? You're thinking club, not club. Alex, it's not club. Who else is involved in this? Because Josh Windass ain't involved in it, is he? He's in New York right now, or America, or Rhode Island. I think it's Rhode Island they're at. Who else would be doing his bidding for him? Think of it. 53 people watching, 19 likes. I much appreciate it. Nothing to do with... This is more on the camp of Josh. I don't think this has anything to do with Chansiri. I actually think this was nearly ready to be signed and done, if I'm honest. There's been a lot of things, people talking about where it could be done and how it could be. There's been a lot of rumours all day. It will be a new app on Danny, I reckon, how they want to work with German clubs. Windass agent clearly knows there's a bigger contract on the table elsewhere. There you go. John got it in one. Not yet. Ugbo, we won't know anything until Copa America, mate. Ugbo will know sod all until Copa America. And I also think Beadle we won't know till after the tournament or middle of the tournament. It's somebody else under the Windass umbrella. Exactly. I mean, with all over 30 contracts. Oh yeah, but the thing is, with Danny wants Josh in his plans. That's the thing. That's the difference. He wants Danny wants Josh in his plans. So if this is a player he wants, and say it's been flipped on its head, Not the first time we've had it where contract talk with Josh has been turned on the head. Let just remember this. This isn't the first time this has happened. It's happened a couple of times with Josh. Remember Argentina, anyone? Kind of thing? Because I do. I remember Argentina a lot with that whole situation. What's this? I need to check my phone. I will do that now. Copy. Something to promo on the stream. Euro Fantasies. For Talking Wednesday. Let me put it on. Come on. No, that's not it. Why has it not done it? That's my video. Give me a minute. Let me try and see if I can put this on in here. Right, let's see if I can do this here. Where's my Facebook? Copy. If you want to join the Euro Fantasy, please do so. Go for it. If someone's, we vote for how they get it sorted. Not that. Don't cry for me. Windad doesn't want you. But wouldn't Josh have the final say through? Nope. If you actually look at what he said in the interview that he did, the documentary, he actually turned around and said, I'll leave all that to my agent. He gives them an idea what they want and kind of thing, I think, and he leaves the rest of the agent. He doesn't get involved. He does not get involved at all. This is why he pays an agent. So, yeah. If you want to get involved in the Euro Fantasy League, please do so. There's a link there. Could be a lot of fun. But this is the thing with Josh, and I kind of had a funny feeling this would turn into a Josh stream a little bit. You got to make sure the deal's right, and it seems like the deal was right, and then something changed. But all we know is it the years on the contract that they want longer years? Is it a financial package? Is it we've offered something, but they think they can get a bit better here to then push on to another club? Like, I've seen the whole thing with Coventry as Hull. I don't think he would go to Hull. Honestly, I don't think he would go to Hull. They do need players, but I don't think he'd go to Hull. Coventry, apparently, I've had about 3 or 4 fans say we're not after him. They 100% don't think they're after him at all. Kind of thing. So, it's interesting. There it is. Come on, lads, let's get Jake channel likes up, boys. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that, mate. Well, sod him if he hasn't got the passion to play for us. He can disappear down the... He wouldn't disappear down the league, though. He'd probably come on and go against us. It's nothing to do with us. Yeah. He'd gone on holiday, get him home. He will come back from home and he'll eat both the... It's not us. Wait. Oh, that makes me laugh. But, yeah, it's... You know what? Let's just see what happened with Josh's deal. There'll be a cut-off point from both sets, the club and Windas's situation. I think we did that during Luongo, and he went on to be good. Eventually for Ipswich and did well. And the thing is, I like Windass. He can change games. I really do. Don't forget, he kissed the badge at West Brom game. He wants to stay. Right. I'm gonna put it to you guys. Is Josh Windass part of the Sheffield Wednesday team come the start of the season? Yes or no? Yes or no answer. Right, Mick says yes. Mick Davis, I've got too many Micks. Mike. Right, Mick says yes. I'm going with yes, personally. Punky going with yes. 1984 going with yes. Mike going with yes. Stannington going with he thinks so. Rum Pump Man says yes. 2 minutes for going to find coin. No, we'll chase a payday. Fair enough, John. Yeah, 100%. It's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting. If he wants to stay, Mike Fulton, he should have sacked his agent. Yeah, you don't sack your agent this early though. If he's someone he's used before, especially when it coming to like 30. Yes. Dave Thorpe, Boffman 610, Ian by the way. Coin said no. Okay. Flipped the coin, said no. So, is Josh Doug go? What the person you want? Might kick the work bad if it gets me a pay rise at work. Josh is an interesting one. I'm not gonna lie. Only thing I would say, if he were gonna stay in these situations, contract would have been sorted by now. That's how most clubs would be done, John. We're not most clubs. That's how most clubs it would be done. We're not that good at this bit. Christian, I'm not too sure. You would have to say yes as it stands, but TW has only just TW? Who's TW? But the TW has only just started. Transfer window, thank you. We'll take it to the wild. For some reason, my brain completely blanked then. There's too many people. I got it in the end. Too many people I know with TW in the names that I follow. Being us talking Wednesday. So I'm gonna do something controversial here. I personally think if we get him, we go back him. All these people who have been turning around or get him to stay, back him like we have done. I think some people will get egg on the face with some of the things they said. I understand the side of people who say he's only turned up 20 odd games this season and last season, called injury. I get that. Hopefully we can improve that. He might want a 2-year deal and 1-year extension. He's off. That's what I thought. Huddersfield fans are about to have a meltdown as Blues have gone in for heck. Have they? Hasn't Huddersfield put a bid in for Alfie May and it's been rejected? Aren't they going in for him? Yes, John, at Wednesday nothing makes sense. Like Chef move very wait. Really good analogy that actually, Ashley. Well done. I'm actually really impressed with that analogy. That is very true. It is like the night in Chet. It can go anywhere it likes. Yeah, I'm going yes, but a lot can happen in the next 48 hours or so, because I think that's what it's going to be. I think it's going to be 48 hours before we find anything. Maybe even Monday before we hear anything about it. I think this will rumble. We still got Iorfa to sort out, which we still don't know what's going on with Iorfa. Yeah, we have. I posted it in the chat. I haven't, but Dex has. I think it's the Talking Wednesday one. We're doing that one. No, Danny's not on tonight, mate. If you were watching it to think Danny was on, he's not on today. Yeah, Luka Modric. After that, far too deep for a Friday night. Couple of beers down, wait for a pizza to arrive. Yeah. Yeah, that's way too deep on a Friday night. Does he play for United? Then again, apparently Bernard bent most of his season last season. Stoke. What do you reckon for Danny bringing in as a striker? Well, Ugbo's up there. Sheffield went to transfer where every made up and usual way of doing things doesn't matter. I think Ugbo's up there. I think we'll look at bringing in a loan. I still think someone like a Tom Cannon could be a good idea, but the knee injury worried me that he had. I know we were looking at him when Leicester got him, but that knee injury kind of worried me a little bit. Was on some podcast video earlier on. Who was on some podcast video earlier? Oh, Iorfa. Oh, it wasn't. By any chance, was it the second tier lot? Glad that Palmer signed, though. Great play. I agree. Guys saying I off play for United did. Yeah, fair enough. We've all made those blunders. Podcasters or things. Look, I said Bristol Rovers instead. I read Bristol City instead of Bristol Rovers earlier. I think keeping Cads in there. Cav will be staying. I think it's just they're looking for. Prem clubs are looking, basically. And if Prem clubs are going to look, they're going to act. And if they're going to act, they're going to find out what it is. He's on a long deal, so whoever comes in, going to be worth. No worries, mate. Have a good one. I'll be going shortly myself. To be fair, I'll take it to about an hour. If it's not already been an hour, it may have been an hour, kind of thing. But we'll take it to an hour because I want to go watch the football as well and stuff. But yeah, interesting day. A lot of videos on the channel. If you've not checked them out, go check them out. I think I started at 8 o'clock this morning. Enjoy the Scotland versus Germany. Enjoy the Euro stuff. Keep your notifications on or go to this channel. Subscribe to the channel as well, please. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing. It all helps down the line. What about Aaron Connolly with this whole good shout. Aaron Connolly's a good shout, but I probably can see him going to someone like Luton kind of thing. I don't know. I do like Connolly, but I think he'll go to someone like Luton. I'm intrigued that they let him go, to be fair. But I'm going to go watch Scotland versus Germany and hopefully watch some good football. Gives us a good start to the thing. Have a good rest of your evening, and I'll speak to you guys later.